Yo, what is going on YouTube? So today I'm going to be reviewing this thing, the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Deuce Pro Ultimate Dart Blaster. Yes, I said the full name. This thing overall is a 6-round high performance revolver. I don't know why they call this the Deuce Pro, because might as well call it a douche pro. So sorry, Adventure Force, I had to make that joke, but anyways, it shoots over 125 feet. So it's just like that Nexus Pro, the Aeon Pro. And it comes with a holster too, like a drop leg holster, and 3 cylinders and a cylinder holder to clip around your belt, which is pretty cool. And here's the back of the box, where it shows you like the tactical sight, the pro muzzle brake, the auto advanced half lane dart cylinder, trigger, safety lock, which I will get to that. That's kind of a bummer. Cylinder cartridge belt holster, interchangeable dart cartridges. I don't know why they call it cartridge. I call it a cylinder. A drop leg holster set, and a place to put your gun in like a holster, which is pretty cool. But this thing only works with half-length darts. So as you can see, those are the half-length darts. They're not compatible. This blaster is not compatible with full-length dart like the Nexus Pro or the Aeon Pro. But without further ado, let's get this thing open. Magic time. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what comes in the blaster. So what comes is 3 cylinders, so 2 right here and 1 attached to the pistol or revolver. The dart or belt cylinder holder, so you can hold your cylinder here. Very easy and simple. I'm gonna keep them in there for now. The drop leg holster, so this thing goes over your belt and this thing just wraps around your foot like that, so you can attach your pistol. But can I take this thing off? There we go. So you can put your pistol in there pretty easy. Or you can just take this. This is like a muzzle brake, so you can just take it off and just have this and just put it in your holster like that. So you can rip your gun out of your holster pretty easy, which is pretty cool. So this is a muzzle brake, so you can detach it, but it attached very similar to like a Nerf style. So that's cool. Okay, but let's start out with the blaster. I'm gonna go over the accessories later. So starting with the blaster. So in the front there's a muzzle brake. You can see the tube in there. It's like a gold tube, which looks pretty cool. And this is removable, so you can store this barrel in here, for example. There you go. And I'll probably have this next to you probably. But I don't know. It's just a silly design, in my opinion. But yeah, you can take it off very easy, or you can I just like to keep it on because it looks goofy without muzzle brake. So yeah, but this is the priming handle. So to prime it, you pull back and then you push forward. There's no automatic spring return, and you can pull the trigger once. Pew pew. But this is the design I don't like about this gun. So without pressing this trigger safety, you cannot pull the trigger. You have to press in the safety and then pull the trigger. Like they kind of like want to mock the 1911 back grip safety. So I don't get why they put it up here. Like it's kind of annoying, but not really, since my hand is like pushing here already, so I can just pull the trigger just fine. So it's not a big of a deal to me, but no, I don't know. I just think that's kind of goofy. I ain't gonna lie. But it's pretty cool. And here's the cylinder. You can load it, but the priming handle has to be primed back for the cylinder to move, freely, for you to put your 6th round in here. Or you don't want, you can just pop out the cylinder like completely, like that, and you get a fresh one. And you just pop it in here. If I can even pop mine in. There we go. Just pop a fresh one in there, and then return the slide and keep firing. So you can do that. And to load the cylinder is pretty simple. You just push your darts in there. There you go. Which is kind of good. It's a good design. I like it. I like the way you load it. It's kind of like a revolver cylinder. See, so once you have your darts, but these are pretty tucked in there, so they're not gonna like fall out on their own, which is pretty good. So that's a good design. So it holds them in. So yeah, or you can load your cylinder by this way. You can prime it back and just keep pushing one, since there's like a hole right here. So you push one, spin the cylinder, then you put another one, then you spin the cylinder. just like that. But I don't want to have a loaded cylinder right now, so I'm gonna show you guys with an empty cylinder, because I don't want this gun to be loaded while I'm reviewing, because, you know. There we go. And I don't know, this safety, weird. But there is a side up here, so you can move it around if you want. If you want, you can just take it off. You know what I mean? But I like to keep it on, because that's part of Adventure Force, right? But this is not a Nerf rail, so Nerf attachments will not work on this blaster. Or you can put like an airsoft attachment if you want, but it won't work with a Nerf attachment. So to the grip. The grip is pretty comfortable. It's like similar to the other, you know, Adventure Force blasters. This thing looks awesome, and I like how it comes with a holster. So you can, you know, holster your gun like this. Whenever you're ready, you can just, you know, take the gun out, which is pretty cool. Or you can just put it in here if you want. You know, but overall it's pretty good. And it has some sling mount, so right here only. That's the only sling mount on here. And now to the magazine holder. So your belt goes around this 2 loops right here, and you can store your cylinders in here. So instead of loading it one by one, you can take each cylinder from your belt and just pop this one out and put a fresh one in, a freshly loaded one, which is pretty good. And to the holster is very flimsy. It's cheap. It's like it's made of like cheap plastic. You know what I mean? And these just go in here. So I think they like locked in or something. Maybe. What a weird design, but it's pretty good. There's a place to put your belt or whatnot, but I don't know. I just think that's a weird design. But yeah, this is the holster. I don't really care for the holster. I just care about the gun and the instructions, which nobody cares about either. And yeah, I'm gonna load up the darts and the cylinders and see how this thing performs. So let's go to the firing tests. Okay, so now we're at the firing test of the Adventure Force Deuce Pro. I'm gonna be testing with 3 cylinders, so I'm gonna just pop them out because I ain't got time to load one by one, so I just have them preload it for me, you know what I mean? But this safety, I'm not really a big fan. But anyways, let's see how this thing fires. Supposedly, it fires very hard. I can tell. Man. And I like how you pop your cylinder. You know what I'm saying? You can just pop a fresh one in here. There you go. It's so annoying, that safety. Is this thing jamming on me? Oh, there's still one more. Huh, that's weird. There's one more in there, though. Oh, well. That one out of here. Sometimes it won't even fire or dart out. Okay. Well, there's still one dart in here, though, so. There we go. Well, overall, this thing performs okay. It's very powerful, but it kind of skips darts sometimes, and I do not like this safety. I ain't gonna lie, but overall, performs good, solid. Okay, so as you can see, that was the firing test of the Deuce Pro, and it fires pretty hard. That 125 feet per second claim is pretty much true, because the priming action is smooth, but it's way harder to prime. But there's a lot of grip, so I can, you know, grip it anywhere I want. And the sights are kind of vague. I actually don't use sights. So, but I like that it comes with a holster. You know, even though I don't really care about it, I just think it's still a cool design. So, you know, I can whip the blaster out if I want. Or I can just keep the muzzle brake on and put it in my holster. Just if I can find the little thingy. What's the? I can't find the hole. Like, you just don't know where the hole is, you know? There we go. and then you just put it in your holster like that. And it kind of sticks out. It looks goofy, but you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. You can store this muzzle brake on this little piece too. It does attach to this thing, so I don't know if that's good or not, but I don't know. It just looks kind of goofy. Does it attach on there? Yep, it does. It does attach on there. And you can put your muzzle brake. So, like for example, if your holster was like this, your thing will go in here, and your gun would go in this way, right? If it's too many ways, and that thing is loose. So, what a weird holster design. I don't know. It's just enough about the holster. The holster is kind of stupid, but yeah, overall this thing performs okay, and it fires solid. There's nothing wrong with it, but I did have some misfire when I didn't prime this thing back fully because the spring was kind of powerful, and I just don't like this safety right here. Why did they design it like that? Like literally, I just don't like that design. You know what I mean? But if it wasn't designed like that, I would be happy. I ain't gonna lie. And this is very easy to push up. So I like this. I like how you can store your cylinder. So I like that. But the holster though, kind of just throws me off a little bit. and you can put this in here. But look at this. There's no force. So it can just slide out. Oh. Because you have to click it in there. My bad, Dart Zone. Or Adventure Force. This one just clicks in. So I guess this is for my leg. Cool. Now I'll push this thing out. Let's get it out like that. Okay. So I'm not hating on this thing too much since it is an Adventure Force, but I do only have to zonk this trigger safety. But overall performs good. Now to my personal opinion, do I recommend it or not? Well, it depends. If you're a normal nerfer, this thing is way too powerful, and it's a high performance Nerf blaster, so it's for ages 14 and up. So don't give this to a 10-year-old. He's gonna shoot all over the house and probably destroy the TV or something, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a performance nerfer, this thing is a good one, the revolver, but I would just take towards the Aeon Pro or the Nexus Pro. This thing is probably like a little bit smaller than the Aeon Pro, but the Aeon Pro is cheaper than this thing. Considering this thing is $40, it's not bad. I like the, you can, it comes with like 3 cylinders. Nerf doesn't give you that. They only give you 1. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even give you extra darts. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I like this thing. But just to note, do not push the cylinder out while this thing is forward, or you can snap a piece in there off completely and your blaster will not work anymore, so don't do that. So, yeah, overall, that's all about my review of the Adventure Force Deuce Pro. If you want to buy this one, I will put the link in the description down below on where to get it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, you guys so much for watching, or whoever's watching, my fans, your friends, your family, your dad, your brother, your sister, you know. Thank you guys all for watching this video. And I hope I laid out all the information to educate your purchase decision on this blaster. If you want to purchase one, like I said, I will throw up the link in the description down below on where to get it. And yeah. Without further ado, that's all about this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.